It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs in this pivotal Game 4 of the opening round here on 2K Sports. Along with the Jet and the Doctor, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. And it is Wizard basketball tonight as the Washington Wizards go up against the Atlanta Hawks in their house, Phillips Arena. Looking at the Hawks, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And being down 2-1 in the series, a chance tonight to even things up here at home. Kenny, let's get your take.
Well, playing at home, I look at this as a must-win. There's no way that you can lose this game and expect to stay in the series. So being down 3 and try to win 3 in a row, impossible.
Or nearly impossible.
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 For this group.
Not impossible. I did it in 2006, me and D-Wade. Listen, Kenny, they need to play their best basketball of the series tonight. A win here gives them some momentum, and all it would take is one more road win to have a great chance to move on. Nothing is impossible.
This group it is.
Spoken like a couple of guys who have been there and done that. Because you have been there.
Yes.
And you've done that.
Yes.
Great. That wraps it up for here. Thanks for joining us.
That was a wrap.
We'll see you later.
See you, Ernie Johnson.
The sold-out Phillips Arena. It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. You look at the Atlanta Hawks. Snatching out a home win tonight will be absolutely critical for them, trailing 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, and the goal is to win tonight. Make it a best-of-3 series. They already know they're going to have to get one on the road, which is going to be tough enough. But if they can get this one, then they've got a shot.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Wall and Beal, the incredible backcourt tandem. Morris pairs with Gortat down low, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. Now here's Schroeder, and there's the pass to Millsap. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
This guy is such an offensive talent. The points will always be there for him. That much we know.
Morris a screen. And Wall kicks to Morris. That 3 off the mark. On defense, Washington. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
Well, what better way to silence a crowd that's rooting against you than to hit the big-time shots from downtown? It made an immediate impact.
Here's Wall following the basket by Dwight Howard. Morris against Millsap. Fader on the way. That one misses.
You know, in most situations, coach is okay with him taking that shot, even if it doesn't go in.
Howard with a screen on Wall. And here's Cephalosha for 3. Gortat comes up with the rebound. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Bogdanovich. The Wizards with another miss. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Good work defensively by Morris.
All the credit goes to the defense, preventing a terrific finisher like that from throwing it down.
Outside, Beal. Back to Wall. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
I'd say that's a good contest right there, but John Wall is locked in.
Millsap kicks to Hardaway. Millsap a screen on Beal. Schroeder with the ball. Millsap a screen. Cephalosha passes to Howard. Schroeder up top. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Kicks to Millsap. Second shot opportunity. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Paul Millsap. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good for Millsap. Washington trailing. Outside, Beal. There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Wall. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Wall's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, catch and shoot opportunities. More efficient. Wall gaining confidence every year in that shot.
Wall against Schroeder. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Hardaway dishes to Millsap. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. Rebounded by the Wizards. Outside, Wall. The 10-footer. Here's Morris, and it's sent back by Millsap. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Howard kicks it over to Schroeder. Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Pass to Millsap. Millsap a screen. Cephalosha passes to Millsap. The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Paul Millsap. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Here's Wall. There's the dish to Morris. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
Now here's Schroeder. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Sefolosha dishes to Schroeder. Gortat with the steal. And here comes the break. And Bogdanovich kicks to Wall. For the three. Wall missing again.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Nobody near Schroeder. Millsap, and it's Millsap with the extra effort. Millsap's got 6 points.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now, here is Morris. There's a screen. Dishes to Beal. Oh, good with the triple. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. To the left wing. Hardaway against Beal. From the baseline. Here's Howard. That shot, no good. Wall with some nice D. Washington has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And stolen by Howard. Sefolosha kicks to Hardaway. Misses the layup.
Great possession with an even better shot. Disappointing it doesn't go.
Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Gortat the pass to Wall. Gortat with a screen on Schroeder. And Wall kicks to Gortat. Just 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the Hawks making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in. Mahimi's checked in for the Wizards. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Bogdanovich. And Washington has possession. It's a 3-point game. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. As for the mood of this team, knowing they could go down 1-3 in the series tonight, he said, we're trying to stay loose, but not too loose. We don't want to be careless. It's a fine line between the two. He said this would be a statement game for them, Kevin. We'll see if they deliver. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Washington shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Free throw good for Morris.
And steady from the free throw line. Morris has gotten there less since he's been shooting more threes.
Bazemore dishes to Ilyasova. Pass to Schroeder. 5 on the clock, inside. That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Schroeder. Ilyasova's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Wall. Mahimi a screen. Porter passes to Wall. Wizards passing it around. Here's Mahimi. Rebound by Ilyasova.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
They set the pick. Back to Schroeder. Ilyasova sets a screen for Schroeder. Jacks up a three. Kept alive by Atlanta with the second effort. That one's no good. That makes them 1 for 2. Washington's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
He hasn't been able to shoot for a high percentage this quarter, but he's still pushing the action.
Delaney, he's covered by Beal. Back to Bazemore. Fires the three. They get it back. Washington trailing. It's stolen by Schroeder. He kicks it to Ilyasova. And the rejection by Mahinmi. Outside, Wall. Morris a screen. Beal from long range. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
A terrific job losing his man off the screen. Beal won't miss that.
And Bazemore kicks it over to Schroeder.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Hawks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he makes the first. For the Wizards, Jason Smith comes in for Morris, and it's Jennings in for John Wall. Schroeder hits them both. The Wizards shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Beal from long range doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Muscala. And the rejection by Mahinmi.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Atlanta, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's the screen. But they get it back. Passes it to Muscala. Atlanta again missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Nice shot by Smith.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Bazemore dishes to Schroeder. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. And here's Bazemore. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Smith the pass to Jennings. Back to Smith. He dishes it to Porter. Shot clock at 5. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Hawks leading. And Bazemore kicks it over to Schroeder. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Bazemore. There's the three. Washington with the rebound. Mahinmi's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. To the middle. It's tipped. Back to Porter. To the middle. Smith. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Chris Humphries has checked in for Muscala. For Washington, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The Hawks shooting pretty grave so far, about 23%. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Humphries. From outside, off the mark.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Out to Smith. Back to Mahinmi. The 9-foot shot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Hit. Shooting one.
And the Wizards making a change here. The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. "19 seconds left here in the first quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Schroeder against Jennings. There's a good screen. Shot to stop the run. And no good trying to get that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Washington out in front. They lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he says he takes comfort in playing the game he still loves.
Basketball, this is my passion. You know, on the court, it's my sanctuary. You know, I want to have fun. The reason I play is to win championships, and I take this game very seriously.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
You know, this is a savvy group. They know when to body up and play physical and when to back off.
So on the floor for Washington, they've got Jennings. Jason Smith is out there with Porter. Then there's Oubre, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. Here's Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Oubre. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Millsap. Down low, Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Screen by Smith. Jennings kicks to Oubre. The feed to Porter. Screen by Smith. Leans. Second chance shot. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
shots.
The first one falls. Gortat's checked in for Washington. John Wall comes in for Brandon Jennings. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Hawks trailing. Millsap kicks to Humphries. Millsap with it, now guarded by Gortat. Outside Hardaway. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Screen by Howard. Wall with the steal. Unloads. And again, Washington no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to Hardaway. Millsap dishes to Howard. Clock at 4. Fires from the wing. Millsap misses. Wizards have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Wall. Count it, good. Wall's got his third basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The pass to Humphries. Over to the left wing. Shoots from 14. The shot, no good. Smith with the defensive effort. Outside, Wall. Again, the miss by Wall. The Hawks trail by 4. From deep. Atlanta again missing. The Wizards have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Atlanta. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Markieff Morris is checked in for Jason Smith. Here's Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. He feeds it to Wall. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
You can see the satisfaction John Wall takes in making those jumpers. He continues to improve in that area.
Screen by Howard. Kicks it to Hardaway. They need this one. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Wall. And the shot falls short this time. The Hawks trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Hardaway. Millsap has the open look. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. 9 points for Paul Millsap.
Boy, somehow he wound up all by himself behind the arc. Clearly a missed assignment on the defensive end. Coach will not be happy.
And Wall kicks to Morris. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical.
Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You know, he shot well in the opening period, but since then he's been absolutely dominant.
And Wall kicks to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Yeah, with the score this close, guys, I am shocked at the lack of defensive aggressiveness. That has to be shored up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Morris with the screen for Wall. To the paint. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Just a really good finisher inside. Morris showing aggressiveness at the point of attack.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 13. Millsap dishes to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Delaney. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
And they've had 2 completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Oubre, good. Oubre's got it all tied up now for Washington.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Cephalosha kicks to Millsap. To the middle. The jump hook, and that one, good. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside, Wall. Now, here's Oubre. He's guarded closely. Lets it go from 11. Offensive rebound, Morris.
But just a beautiful job by Morris to draw the foul. There is an art to getting the defender to commit.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good for Morris. Both teams deciding to change it up. No good on the second free throw.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Schroeder. Rebound by Mahinmi. Mahinmi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Wall. And there's the foul. That goes on Ilyasova. That's his 1st foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. And here's Wall outside. Rebound by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over kicks to Cephalosha. Here's Muscala. Guarded by Mahinmi. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Schroeder's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks. Outside, Wall. Mahinmi a screen, and Wall kicks to Beal, pass to Morris. Over to the wing. Here's Mahinmi, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
I mean, easily prevented points if they just attacked the boards the way they should have.
For the Wizards, Porter's checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's Jennings in for John Wall. Mahinmi no good on the free throw. Bazemore passes to Schroeder. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Schroeder's got 6 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Jennings kicks to Beal. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Beal's got his 2nd basket.
That's something he can do all night, gentlemen. Beal is deadly spotting up.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Now Bazemore. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Sefolosha dishes to Ilyasova. Muscala gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Jennings. Now the dish to Beal. In the corner, it's Morris. No good. That would have tied it.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Schroeder kicks to Ilyasova. Now here's Bazemore, guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 5. That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Mahinmi, a screen on Schroeder. Jennings passes to Mahinmi. Porter with it. Dishes it to Morris. Shot from 12. Good work there as it goes. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the focus by Markieff Morris, undeterred with the hands in his face.
And that one's good. Schroeder. And the Hawks lead by 5.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Jennings dishes to Beal. Mahinmi a screen. Shot from the top of the key. Beal can't get it to go.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
I'll tell you what, though, he'll take that every time. That's a great look.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's good. And that's 13 points for Markieff Morris.
Well, playing with a high level of activity inside. This is the Morris we like to see.
Ilyasova is screen on Porter. Up top, Bazemore, guarded by Porter. And Ilyasova kicks it to Bazemore. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Confidence, he's lacking poise, he's forcing things that aren't there, he's just taking shots out of rhythm.
Now here's Jennings. And the wide open shot from Morris. Again the miss by Morris.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
To the inside, it's stolen by Morris. Jennings passes to Porter, and it's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Chris Humphries has checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. And a switcher also for Washington. Smith has checked in. .50 seconds left here in the second. Beal's shot is good.
Yeah, just like any true shooter, Bradley Beal not worried about the defender at all.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Now here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. Down low, it's stolen by Mahinmi. And a wide open look for Porter. And no good, and a chance to take the lead. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Muscala. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Muscala's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I thought he was rushing his shot early on, but not here in the second quarter.
Outside, Beal feeds it to Jennings. Here's Mahinmi. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Hawks lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, are you content with the looks you've been getting and the overall execution offensively?
Yeah, both teams are scoring. You know, it's going to be the team that decides to get some stops.
Defense always wins at the end. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round one matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Checking out Atlanta, they've got their biggest half of the season coming up. They cannot afford to fall into a 3-1 hole in this series. If there was ever a time to pull out all the stops, now would be it. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
Well, they're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you could tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the three, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the three ball. Way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
That's it for halftime. We will see you and you too later. Now back to the action.
We return to Atlanta with a spectacular look from above. The Sky View Ferris wheel there in the background. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. Atlanta leading by 4. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Paul Millsap. Hardaway is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Howard. And it's Sefolosha in at the small forward. Here's Wall following the basket by Paul Millsap. Wall dishes to Beal. Howard against Gortat. Back to Beal. Sefolosha with the steal. Inside. Beal with the steal. In transition. Here come the Wizards. All going up court. Gortat misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Schroeder against Wall. The open shot. Millsap. Rebound. Washington.
You're always surprised when he misses that kind of look, whether the defense is on him or not.
Morris kicks to Bogdanovich. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Millsap's against Morris. Millsap kicks to Howard. And the shot goes down. Howard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And Howard isn't exactly known for his jump shot, but once in a while, he's spot on. Great work by him there, measuring it up perfect.
Now here's Wall. He's got 8. Outside, Beal launches it. Great D that time from Hardaway. The Hawks leading by 6. Pass to Howard. Hawks passing it around. And it's Sefolosha top the key. Howard against Gortat. Hardaway passes to Millsap. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Wizards trail by 8. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Beal gets a wide open look. No good off the front iron.
Boy, 1 out of 4 to begin the second half. Not in rhythm yet.
Millsap a screen. Wall against Schroeder. Outside Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. Gortat with the block.
Well, providing stout rim protection, Gortat is a two-way player.
Pass to Wall. A 3, but they recover it. Morris outside. Beal up top. A 3-ball. Rebound Atlanta. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hardaway for 3. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Wizards trail by 8. Here's Beal. Sinks that one from the post. Beal's got 9.
Yeah, it matters not half court or in transition. Bradley Beal always a threat.
Howard kicks it over to Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Millsap. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. Washington's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's the feed to Gortat. He kicks to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. He dishes it to Morris. Good work defensively by Millsap.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Yeah, as we just saw, you don't always have to get the block to make a defensive impact.
Now here's Schroeder. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Elbow shot is on the way. Beal with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for Beal.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Hardaway, no good. Wizards trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, Gortat only averages about 2 free throws a game for his career. And for a guy who plays as physically as he does, that's pretty surprising.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. The first one falls. Oubre's checked in for Morris. Both free throws good from Marcin Gortat.
Well, great lineage for Gortat. His father was an Olympic boxer. His mother played volleyball on the Polish national team.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 13. Right wing. And the pass to Millsap. Kicks it to Howard. Out to the right wing. Here's Hardaway. And it's Hardaway again missing.
I thought for sure he would hit that shot, but his release didn't look good.
Hardaway with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And when a 265-pound center like Howard is moving like that towards the hoop, the D has no shot. Very efficient when driving the ball.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Great anticipation, just a little late getting his hand in there.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Atlanta. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Smith has checked in. On defense, the Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Bazemore. He's covered closely. And nothing but hair on that one.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Yeah, he gains good position, then gets out on the shooter, affects his rhythm.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Gortat. That one falls. Gortat's got 4 points in the quarter.
Shrugging off the defense. Nice work inside by Gortat.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Howard, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Marcin Gortat. The Hawks have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That free throw, no good.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
Porter's checked in for Washington. Jennings comes in for Bogdanovich. Good on the second free throw. Wizards trail by 7. And here's Wall. He's got 8. Screened by Smith. It's Wall with the drive. Oubre, no one around him. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And it's 7 points for Kelly Oubre. Hardaway kicks it to Bazemore. He feeds it to Howard. Outside Hardaway. Millsap. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Paul Millsap. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Atlanta making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. Mahimi's checked in for the Wizards. So he gets them both. Wizards trail by 6. And Wall kicks to Porter. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Just seemed to know where to be and had his feet set. Looking good is Otto Porter on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Ilyasova. The dish to Hardaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
The Hawks leading by 3, and Ilyasova kicks it to Bazemore. Here's Millsap, shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Millsap's got 10 points in the quarter. Wall dishes to Jennings. Back to Wall. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
They get it back. And the rejection by Smith. Jennings in the corner. Back to Wall. To the paint. Humphries with the steal. From deep, Ilyasova. Rebound by Mahimi.
You can see it. His timing, his touch, everything just a shade off tonight.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Sometimes even the simplest things are ruined, but they've got to be frustrated with that turnover.
The Hawks leading. Outside Hardaway. Millsap passes to Humphries. Out to Hardaway. And it's off from 3-point range.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Mahimi a screen. Here's Porter. It's tipped.
Hard for for them to shave this deficit when they've got him shooting such a low percentage.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
Yeah, flawless fast break. Didn't slow down until the ball hit the bottom of the bucket.
Dishes to Mahinmi. Top of the key, Jennings. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. The Hawks leading by 7. Outside Hardaway. And Bazemore kicks to Ilyasova. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Wizards trail by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
But he gets it back. It's Porter outside. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hardaway for 3, and that's a foul. Hold on, Chris Humphries. That is his first foul of the game. Mike Muscala is checked in for Paul Millsap. Wizards shooting terrible so far in the second half, down around 26%. And Wall kicks to Porter, and stolen by Ilyasova. Fast break, the Hawks. Muscala hits the bucket. Muscala's got 7 points in the game.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now here's Wall. He's got 8 to the paint. Mahinmi, no good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Ilyasova, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 6th assist on the night. Wizards trail by 11. Now here's Wall. He's covered by Bazemore. Jennings dishes to Wall. Mahinmi a screen. Lock at 6. It's Porter outside. Humphries gets the rebound. Humphries has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Wall. Feeds it to Porter. To the inside. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Mahinmi.
You know, the key to that possession was really the pass. Perfectly placed assist, made the shot the easy part.
From deep 3-point range, he got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks ahead. They finish off the third quarter with a 13-5 run. 2K Sports, back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Just relax. We're in good shape. Keep looking for each other. Keep cutting hard. Everybody look. Let's take care of our defense. More pressure. More activity.
That's Coach Mike Budenholzer running through the gambit of areas where he feels they need to excel.
Yeah, I mean, and most of all, Coach is asking them to be 100% engaged. Give it your all, and then let the chips fall where they may.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this Round 1 playoff matchup. So on the floor for Washington, the always dangerous Wall and Beal are the backcourt. Mahinmi is out there with Gortat, and it's Porter at the small forward position. Now here's Schroeder. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. There's the pick. Pass to Sefolosha. He kicks it to Ilyasova. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Off the screen. The shot will not fall. Now Washington takes it the other way.
You know, he clearly hasn't been as sharp as usual, but they're still scoring as a team.
There's a screen by Gortat. And here's Wall outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wall's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Wizards. Schroeder kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Schroeder. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Down low. Here's Muscala. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Bradley Beal picks one up. First free throw is good, and Washington making a change here. Morris is checked in. And so he hits both. Wizards trail by 11. Outside, Wall. Unloads from 13. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, that's a big-time finisher around the rim. Wall makes it look easy.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Schroeder. Takes the three. Washington with the rebound. Gortat's got his fifth rebound in this one. Outside, Wall. And Beal kicks to Morris. Beal the pass to Porter. Atlanta with the rebound. Muscala's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Bazemore. There's the pick. From downtown. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Wizards trail by 9. Outside, Wall. Lets it go from 11. No good off the back of the rim. Hawks have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Inside, Muscala hits the bucket. Muscala's got 4 this quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Too many. Simple as that. Their defensive weaknesses are being exposed right now.
Howard's checked in for Atlanta. And a change for the Wizards. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Porter. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Now here's Beal. Gortat misses.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And the shot goes down.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Wall kicks to Beal. There's a screen by Gortat. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Guys, I think he just lost track of his position.
And the Hawks making a change here. Millsap's checked in. The Hawks leading by 13. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And that one falls for Millsap. Washington with the ball. Outside, Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Right side, Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. Morris, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Beal. There's a screen by Gortat. Gortat with the screen for Beal. To the inside, and stolen by Howard. Bazemore with it. Screen by Howard. Bazemore dishes to Schroeder. Howard setting the pick for Schroeder. Passes it to Howard. 5 to shoot. Bazemore for 3. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Beal the pass to Wall. Back to Beal. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Love to see a shooter like Beal mixing it up on the interior.
Atlanta leading by 17. Screen by Howard. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Lets it go from 11. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Shooting for Atlanta, Paul Millsap. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Kent Bazemore. And the second free throw, good. Wizards trail by 18. Now here's Wall. It's Beal on the wing. Gortat with a screen on Hardaway. Off the screen. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And it's 13 points for Beal. The Hawks leading by 16. And here's Schroeder. To the paint. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Bogdanovich. Morris with a screen on Schroeder. And Wall kicks to Morris. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Schroeder. Atlanta gets it back. Wizards trail by 18. Now the feed to Bogdanovich. There's a screen by Gortat. Beal, that's for 2. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him.
Folks, we call it cooking. Bradley Beal is working offensively.
Outside Hardaway. He dishes it to Millsap. Here's Schroeder. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, you can't afford to give up too many open looks from deep. Nice job offensively to recognize the opening and pick up 3 points.
Outside Beal. Wall against Hardaway. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. And that one drops. Wall's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, the focus and the extension. John Wall finding an angle and finishing.
Outside Hardaway. Millsap a screen. Shot clock at 6. Beal against Hardaway. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
He really has to get it off that quickly. Any hesitation when you're giving up that kind of size, it's almost sure to get blocked.
Gortat dishes the Wall. Shoots Looks over Schroeder. Wall missing again. Atlanta leading by 19 points. Schroeder against Wall. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
And like Shaq in the past, it takes a ton to stop Howard on these shots. Simply bodying him sometimes isn't enough.
Gortat, the pass to Wall. And the shot goes in.
Just scoring with great confidence, having a very nice quarter here.
Hawks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. From 15 feet away, rebound Washington. Outside, Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with him. John Wall just a blur with that first step. Beep, beep.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. The pass to Cephalosha. He feeds it to Howard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Howard. And he makes the first but misses the second.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
The Hawks leading by 17. Hardaway dishes to Schroeder. He wants to get to Millsap and does. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Millsap's got 25 points.
Yeah, and that's how the lead has gotten stretched to the point it has. I mean, too many good looks being given up way too easily.
Wizards trail by 19. Outside, Wall. Fires from 14. Rebounded by Howard. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Screen by Howard. And here's Cephalosha for 3. The putback. It's tipped.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Now here's Wall. Morris a screen. Gortat with a screen on Schroeder. And Wall kicks to Morris. Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. .151 left in the 4th. Five to shoot. Kicks to Hardaway. From deep. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wall. Here's Gortat. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, this guy will mix it up on the interior. Gortat will get some freebies.
And he can't get the first one. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Smith checked in for Morris. Kelly Oubre comes in for Bogdanovich. Satoransky's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Jennings in for John Wall. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference. And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today. And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Howard.
Listen, I enjoyed watching this guy work down low. Over and over again, they were able to end up with a big-time rebound because he was battling and scrapping down low.
It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. Fast break. Jennings has got it. Kept alive. Smith, the pass to Satoransky. Got a piece of it. Here's Calderon. Here's the dish to Prince. Humphries with a screen on Jennings. Clock at 6. Now here's Calderon. He's guarded closely. Atlanta again missing. Here's Satoransky. He's guarded by Calderon. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Smith. Now Calderon. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Dwight did it all tonight. What was the biggest factor to impact the game the way you did?
Just thank God, that I'm healthy and I'm able to do all the things I can do on the floor because of him. So my objective tonight was just to come out and win.
You look like your normal self again, Dwight. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwight Howard. He had a double-double in this one, points and rebounds. Showed great instincts, along with a very aggressive approach toward pushing the action.
This series was in danger of getting away from them, but he just would not let it fall into a 2-game hole. He pumped new life into the season by leading them tonight to even the series. This kid is woo-wee.
With his physicality in the paint, Dwight Howard, Superman. Shaq, I know you don't like that, but he was a one-man wrecking crew. And we saw that tonight, and no one was better at turning in a great defensive performance than Dwight.
And that will wrap up tonight's Round 1 coverage of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For the Jet and Shaq, EJ, we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.